Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I decided to make this video right when NFT is about to come on. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021 making another. I'm going to do my Monday Night Raw review that happened last night. I'm going to talk about the show. I'm going to talk about the news and rumors. I'm going to talk about the Money Bank pay-per-view, what had been announced for the card. I will talk about AEW and the AEW collision. I will talk about NFT because, as you guys know, it's 8 o'clock right now. And it's on 8 o'clock right now, and NFT is on right now. So I will go through that. I have a lot of wrestling to do this week. I will do a live stream for AEW Dynamite. I will do a SmackDown review. And I think I will do a live stream for AEW Collision, and I'll do a post-show review. That's the debut of that new show. And CM Punk is returning. They already advertised a 6-man tag with CM Punk and FTR versus Samoa Joe, Jay White, and someone else. But anyway, make sure you guys enjoy my video. Hit that like button, leave a comment. My video is sponsored by WrestleVotes, by WrestleTalk, by Solomonster, Fightful Pro Wrestling, JD from New York, even the NYC Demon Diva, Issa, and my other favorite podcasters. So I will go to Monday Night Raw. I think Monday Night Raw was the Monday Night Raw was it was an okay show. The show, it wasn't that terrible. It wasn't that bad. I would say that the show was decent. It was actually decent. The show was actually decent. So there was some good wrestling, and there's some good build for Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is in London on July 1st, on Saturday, in like what, 3 or 2 weeks? Might be maybe 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, like 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, so well, actually it's 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's in 2 weeks. Now, the way how they booked the show was there was some good wrestling on the show. We did get the opener. Now, it was reported yesterday that Rhea Ripley was gonna get a new championship. So that opened the show. Adam Pearce was out there. Rhea Ripley came out, and Adam Pearce revealed the new Women's Championship. It is now called the Women's World Championship. It's the same as Seth Rollins' title. Only thing that's different is a white strap. Now, it is kind of lazy, but at least the white strap makes it look a lot better. It is now called the Women's World Championship. Now, as you guys know, on SmackDown, Asuka is called the Women's Championship. But people noticed on the title that Asuka had, it says Undisputed Women's Champion. And there's a lot of confusion with people backstage in WWE Creative. A lot of people were criticized that, saying that don't make any sense. I mean, how can you call it Undisputed when it's 2 Women's Championship on 2 people? Now, Rhea Ripley is the Women's World Championship. Now we'll see how she's gonna be booked with the title. I'm glad that they changed it because she was having her be the SmackDown Women's Champion on Monday Night Raw to make no sense. I'm glad that they didn't do a title swap, and they changed the name, they changed the design. It's better than her last title reign. I'm okay with it. But after she got the title, Dominic ran out there, she hugged Rhea, they celebrated. Cody Rhodes came out, and he didn't like that Dominic slapped him last week on Raw. So he challenged Dominic to a match at Money in the Bank. Yes, and they already advertised it last night. So it will be Cody Rhodes and Dominic at Money in the Bank in London. I'm not interested in this match. I'm not Is this what you're with Cody Rhodes, giving him another match for one of the biggest shows? Because Brock Lesnar's not there. He's advertised for SummerSlam, and Brock don't show up every week. So Cody Rhodes, he needs something to do for the pay-per-view. If he's not going to be in the ladder match, then what's he going to do? He can't be in a world title. I don't know if he should be in the mid card, but Dominic, he can wrestle with Dominic. And Dominic's not a big guy. He's not that big star to be on pay-per-view. But Cody Rhodes needs something. This is another match just to give Cody something to do. There's no storyline. All there is that Dominic smacked Cody last week on Raw. Cody didn't like it, and he came out here tonight and challenged him to a match. And the match has been official. We are getting Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio at Money Bank. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't care about it. I just feel bad for Cody. Definitely doing Cody Rhodes. Now, some people think Cody Rhodes obviously gonna win. Some people think that, the way how they've been booking Dominic, he pretty much been with Whitley Bits. He's been like her sidekick. He's always by her side. And you want to take Dominic seriously and build him some momentum. Because right now he has none. Maybe he should win. Some people told me that what if Brock comes out and caught Cody Rhodes the match? That gives Cody Rhodes more adversity to get his match with Brock Lesnar and finally end that. But to me, it's just really ridiculous, like Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar have been going at it for like 4 months, a 4-month long feud with Brock Lesnar, and still no story, still no explanation why Brock is attacking Cody Rhodes, why he attacked him on Raw at the Mania. Now, I was done after their first match. The second match was no better at Night Champions. The match at SummerSlam, match is gonna be shit. Now with stipulation, it might be a little bit better. But either way, yeah, that was the opening segment. Cody Rhodes and Dominic is at Money in the Bank. After that, we did get Cody Rhodes versus The Miz. Cody Rhodes versus The Miz. This match was alright. It was whatever. Cody Rhodes, he won easily. Don't know what The Miz is doing. He's been in pretty good matches lately. Matches with Rollins, Nakamura, now Cody Rhodes. I don't know what The Miz is doing. But Cody Rhodes won. That was it. After that, we did get Becky Lynch. She came out, cut a promo. We had Zoe Snark vowed to step in Lynch's face. They went at it. I'm not interested in this feud with Zoe Snark and Becky and Trish Stratus. Now, there was no Trish Stratus on the show. There's Zoe Snark confronting Becky Lynch. Now, both of them is in the ladder match, and that's actually good. I actually like that. Don't know who's gonna win it. Well, it's too soon for Zoe Snark to be winning it because she just got called up. She's now in the program. So, yeah, like they had a segment. Then we got Becky Lynch and Chelsea Green in I think the match was like 9 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes. Match was whatever. Becky Lynch beat Chelsea Green, and that was it. And that is what it is. Alright, we did get they did hype up a promo package for SmackDown. What did Jey Uso decide on SmackDown? They showed that. We also got Bronson Reed versus Ricochet on the paper on this card. Bronson Reed versus Ricochet. The match ended in a DQ because Nakamura interfered and caused a DQ. Ricochet was upset, and then they double teamed Bronson Reed. And Ricochet got upset. He had Adam Pearce for a rematch, but Adam Pearce said Bronson Reed already has a match with Nakamura next week. Oh boy, I did not know that. That Monday Night Raw is hyping up massive for next week. That's good. Again, a rematch. We have Bronson Reed and Nakamura next week for Raw. We also got a segment with Nakamura custom fronting Ricochet to face Bronson Reed next week. It may be a total threat match, probably like in a few weeks. It could be Bronson Reed versus Ricochet and Nakamura. I think that's what they're leading to on Raw. Probably. Um, we we also got a segment with Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Finn Balor challenges Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title at Money in the Bank. They had a pretty good promo. It was kind of ruined by the crowd sing along to Seth Rollins' theme song. Now I don't mind it, but the fact that they kept doing it, it felt forced. It felt kind of annoying. I wanted to hear what Finn Balor was saying in the promo, talking about how Seth Rollins, how he almost ended career 7 years ago, how how he went back down to the line because of that. But yeah, like I thought the segment would ruin with the fans singing along to Seth Rollins' theme song. It was fine the first time. The first few times it was fine. It was okay for the first few months, but now it's getting kind of annoying. It's getting forced down the throat now. That, and it kind of ruined this segment with Balor and Rollins. Fans wouldn't let Finn Balor talk. I want to hear Finn Balor talk. I thought Finn Balor great. Now, Finn Balor got a great promo. He talked about how this match is 7 years in the making. Not really, but he talked about how Seth Rollins almost ended his career by having to be out for a whole year, by ruining his momentum, sending him back down to the line. And now Finn Balor challenged Seth Rollins for the match for the World Heavyweight title at Money in the Bank. So it's beneficial. That's a very good match. It's just a filler feud to give Rollins an opponent. We all knew was happening. After last week, we all knew it was gonna happen. So yeah. Now we did get a backstage segment with Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Clearly, they're planting seed to add JD McDonough to Judgment Day. Then we got a segment with Damian Priest and Finn Balor, saying that Priest didn't like it, that Finn Balor tried to help him last week, and told him he wanted to beat Matt Riddle in the qualifying match on his own. He wanted to win Money in the Bank on his own. A lot of people think that they are gonna tease a Judgment Day split. A lot of people think that Damian Priest may be the one that gets kicked out on Judgment Day, and they add JD McDonough. I disagree. I don't agree with it. I think Damian Priest is much better as a heel than a babyface. Now, I don't know if he's going to win Money in the Bank. I'm kind of 50-50. He had a great match with Matt Riddle and Damian Priest. That was easily the best thing on the show. A really good match. I wasn't sure who was going to win this match, but I'm actually glad. So I love how Money in the Bank is unpredictable. We got Santos Escobar, Ricochet, Nakamura. We got Butts. We got Damian Priest, LA Knight. So I don't know who's gonna win. I mean, obviously I want LA Knight to win it because LA Knight is the fan favorite to win. But it could be Damian Priest, and they can build him up. I think a heel will win it. I don't think a babyface needs it. I think a heel should win it. I wonder how that look on Damian Priest, because if you're teasing him to be away from Judgment Day to get JD McDonough added to the group, then Priest will win it, and Priest may be a babyface. Priest talked about he wanted to beat Matt Riddle on his own. He did that. He wanted to win Money in the Bank on his own. It looks like they're teasing Damian Priest to turn babyface. Now Priest don't deserve it. Priest has been phenomenal. He's been great. Ever since being with Judgment Day, he was great. I mean, he had that great match with Bad Bunny. He had a great match with Seth Rollins last week. And he had a great match here with Matt Riddle. And now we're giving a shot in Money in the Bank. With that, I do appreciate. After the match was over, after Priest won, we did get Gunther and Luger Kaiser. They came out. They attacked Matt Riddle. Because last week, Matt Riddle took out Giovanni Vincent backstage. And he sold the injury real good. And then we got a segment with Matt Riddle and Gunther. And then Gunther came out and attacked Matt Riddle, beat him down. So clearly they're setting up a feud with Matt Riddle and Gunther. Hopefully for Money in the Bank. I think that's a big match. That's a good opponent for Gunther. Gunther's been phenomenal with the IC title. After that, we did get Shannon Baszler beat Raquel Rodriguez in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. So yeah, in like 2 minutes. Um, Almost forgot to say we did get Chad Gable versus Eric Ivar from the Viking Raiders. The match was like what, 2-3 minutes. Chad Gable wins. Alpha Academy has some momentum. Maxine Dupree getting over because he's with Otis and Gable. Don't know how long that's gonna last. But Chad Gable beat Eric Ivar in a pretty worthless match. Now that so as I said, Shayna Baszler defeated Raquel Rodriguez in about 2 minutes. It was a nothing match or worthless match. I really hope that they put Raquel and give her an opportunity. I actually hope that she's in Money Bank, because we don't know who the final participant for the woman will be in the Money Bank. Hopefully it's Raquel. I hope it's not who I think it is. But yeah, Raquel's not doing anything now. Hopefully they give her a single push, because he can't be in a tag team because Liv Morgan's injured. Now, as for the main event of the show, we did get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens defending their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship against Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. This match was great. It was actually a pretty great main event. It went about 20 minutes. Now Gunther told Adam Pearce to make this match for the tag team titles. He did that. It was a pretty good match. A lot of big spots. The crowd was into it. There was some big spots. Some highlights in the match. Matt Riddle came out, and he also came out and had tried to get at Gunther. They had an interaction. Then Kevin Owens stuttered Gunther outside the ring. Sami Zayn hit the Haluva kick on Ludwig Kaiser, and Owens and Zayn retained their tag team titles. So clearly they are setting up two more matches, and hopefully for the pay-per-view. They're setting up Gunther and Matt Riddle for the IC title, and they're setting up Imperium versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, probably for the tag team titles at Money in the Bank. So we do have a decent build for the pay-per-view and some storylines that we are interested in, which I think is great, and I agree with that. Now I will talk about the news and rumors, the rumors on Drew McIntyre to be contract and why haven't we seen Drew McIntyre since WrestleMania. The WWE created bankrupt on McIntyre. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm sitting here and I'm reading this.
So yeah, as you guys know, the WWE wants Drew McIntyre back for Money in the Bank, but there's one problem. Drew McIntyre isn't a fan of how WWE creative is treating him to an ongoing talk to returns. Also, there is a report and some planning for Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa reunion on WWE Raw. A reportedly immigrant and a WWE tag team set to be repackaged on the main roster. There is a rumor that DIY is gonna be reunited. I think that's great. We haven't seen Gargano on TV. He hadn't been used. We haven't seen Dexter Lumis or Chelsea Green, Amy Hartwell. She had not been on TV. She might be too injured. I don't know. Tommaso Ciampa was out with an injury for a very long time. I think he should be back by now. It might be next week in Cleveland, Ohio, their hometown. That's actually good, and it gives them some momentum. Now, DIY was a phenomenal tag team on NXT. What made the show great? It what got John Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa over. And I think that they should be paired because both of them are not doing anything on the main roster. I hope so that they do something with them. Some people think that maybe Gargano might challenge Seth Rollins for the world title because next week on Raw, Seth Rollins has an open challenge for the world heavyweight title. I don't want to see Gargano challenge Seth Rollins. Now, it may be a great match, but I don't want to see Gargano lose. And we putting that business to lose in another match that he's not winning. Now, yeah. Now, I also wanted to talk about AEW. CM Punk, the hero or a failure. Now, as you guys know, that is CM Punk a biggest hero or the greatest villain? From several aspects, AEW Collision and an intimate debut is lacking the excitement it should have. Going into a debut episode, is CM Punk to blame? Is Tony Khan to blame? Is AEW taking a gamble they simply cannot win? Also, the WWE CEO Nick Khan wants to now make NXT a viable third brand in a laughable attempt to revitalize NXT. Is WWE actually caring about NXT, or a different attempt to gain interest on Tuesday night in the middle of TV right negotiation? Also, the confusion surrounding the WWE Championship title situation as WWE continue to try and rebrand both Raw and SmackDown. Have they done enough? Why it seems like it's clashing with worlds between Vince McMahon and Triple H. Also, Judgement Day tease a split. Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio for Money in the Bank. Is the Bloodline story enough to carry Roman Reigns through WrestleMania 40? And AEW Forbidden Door and the hypocrisies of fans attacking the show for lack of story. Of this and more on debut episode Tuesday night. Alright. Those are the news and rumors. There's zero fans excitement around AEW Collision debut on TNT. So yeah. Now as for NXT that's on tonight, we do have Baron Corbin versus Ilya Dragunov in a match tonight. We have Esam and Scripps versus Dalbakata in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And as I said, Braun Breaker speaks on the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Thea Hill will find out when she'll get her shot at the NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. Now Carmelo Hayes looks for payback on Baron Corbin. We have Roxanne Perez and Tatum Presti. The North American Champion Wes Lee, Tyler Bate, Mustafa Ali versus Joe Gacy, Whit Floyer, and Jackie Wee. We have the NXT Heritage Cup champion Norm Dodd defends against Nathan Frazer. Alright. Looks like those might be the news and rumors for today's show. Not really much on the show, really.
And then recycled my old glass. I found out Safelite recycles over 3 million windshields a year.
Of course, champion! Huh? Where is he?
Braun Breaker.
I don't see him! Whoa! It's Dragunov! Let him go!
And the team's on right now.
Come on! Look at him! Look how tough he is! Come on! Guess what, Ilya? You're not on my level! Get him out of here! Get out of here! You see? That's exactly what I'm talking about! Everyone, I'm talking everyone, will be held accountable from this moment forward. I don't care if Ilya Dragunov, Seth Rollins, it doesn't matter to me. do you think this is? Just because we're both former NXT champions, and now I'm a world heavyweight champion that actually defends his title. You can just say my name 3 times fast, and I'll show up and give you a crack at the world heavyweight title. Oh, man, you gotta know it's not how things work around here. But gotta say, I like your approach. Bold, going straight for the top. And God, I have been in your position before. Just want to make a bunch of noise. You want to be the guy. And truth be told, it would be kind of nice to go back to where it all started from. Where that came. And so I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but Braun Breaker, challenge accepted. Next week, I'm gonna go back to the house that Seth built, and it's gonna be Braun Breaker versus Seth freaking Rollins for my World Heavyweight Championship live on NXT.
So next week, live on NXT, Seth Rollins defends the world title against Braun Breaker. Seth Rollins is defending the title a little bit too much. Enough with these open challenges. You shouldn't do it with the world title. For the Miracle title is fine, but not for the world title. Seth Rollins had an open challenge on Monday Night Raw next week, and now we're going to defend it 24 hours later on NXT. Why? Now, why not save this for SummerSlam? Why not call up Braun Breaker to the main roster and have them feud for SummerSlam and have it be a big deal? Why are we giving away big matches for free on these shows? I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But either way, that's NXT. Well, Triple H did say that whoever wins this World Heavyweight title will be on every show and will be all across the world. Won't that overexpose Seth Rollins? It kind of will. Because he had a feud with Finn Balor, but now we can feud with Braun Breaker for what? Why not to call up Braun Breaker to the main roster? Okay, he's not doing anything on NXT now. He's been NXT champion. He's now a heel. Call him up to the main roster. I think it's time we send him to the main roster. He wrestled on Raw before. Yeah, I forgot. Dana Brooke is on NXT as well. So what Dana Brooke gonna do on NXT? Is he gonna challenge for the title? Now Dana Brooke can't do anything on the main roster after they got rid of the 24/7 title. Dana Brooke can't do anything on the main roster. Level up? Okay. My will end the video right here. Until next time, I'll be back with more. Thank you for watching.